Okay. I think I actually had the um, mic on this whole time while I was setting things up just a little bit. Let's see if I've got my camera situated. I actually didn't do too bad there. You know what? I think we can go with that pretty soon. I thought I had my mic muted. Took me a little while figuring out why my Switch wouldn't. If you left drag drive and then when the Switch turns back on, drag drive's on, but you have the Joy-Cons connected and you're trying to use this bad boy, it don't like that. It doesn't want you hitting the home button. This pretty much becomes dead because they don't want this used during drag drive. So there's no way to get back home without, fiddling with the console in some fashion and trying to disconnect the Joy-Cons, then hit home and put it back in. Now you can use this. And yeah, you want to exit out of drag drive right proper. That's for sure. You definitely want to do that. So with that in mind, we should, Nox is here. Okay, let's do this. Greetings, Legendary Badass, back with part 5 of UFO 50, the Game Jam multi-dev team collaboration of games that fictitiously take place in the 80s on a PC of some kind. We've got 10 games left, games 40 through 50 on our chart, and I will have you mind the time up there. At 8:58, I'm going to have to hop onto my phone real quick and try to nab the full set of Labubu Exciting Macaron. Hey, when you're this dangerous, you got to live that life, right? I figure, hey, maybe I can get the rare Coco one and sell the others and make a little bit of scratch while keeping Coco, or what the hell. It could make for a compelling stream to be ranting about the state of entertainment while unboxing kitsch vinyl pop thing sort of stuff covered in fur, I feel. So I've actually set my clock to try to remind me of that. And then I'm going to, you have to try to add the thing, check out the PayPal really quick, get in there. Me pumping my fist from this angle does not look very good, does it? All right, on to UFO. We certainly have some winners in this, and from what I'm hearing, don't do me like that. Don't do me like that. Come on. Oh, there's that intro. We got the storage locker in, July of 2018? And inside we found stuff. Why are my arms out like that? I don't know. What do we got here? Yeah, I was wondering if there was a way to get that to come up. There's the LX system. Does it look specifically like anything? I can't really tell. There's Isabella and the pilot. Or I forgot his name, but yeah, he's a pilot of some kind. We're almost 30 hours in. Have we gotten our money's worth? Kind of feels like it, I would think, right? $27.99, I think. A little bit on the higher end of indie games, but you got a lot of mouths to feed here, right? Well, you got your teams or something. And I think they've done a very sincere job of the task at hand, trying to make these look and play like a game from their respective year. Lot more hits than misses, and it feels like a lot of their decisions, even when it's a little jank, have a good heart. I'm hoping that as we get through 88 and 89, that maybe we'll start hearing some voice sampling. Is that a possibility? Maybe more advanced sound blaster technology? Let's do it. Nox is here. Somebody say hello to Nox. You got to keep Nox company. I'm not getting the right thing there on my chat. It's not showing anyone in the chat, so that means there's some error and I have to restart that. But let's start. What's it say? No, it still says 0. No, now it says 2. Okay, see, so that's more accurate. Lords of Disconia. Disconia. Okay, 1 or 2 player strategy. The strategy games have not been vibing with me. Not a whole lot, really. War has come to Lords of Disconia ended up being one of my oh, well, we'll see. War has come to the land of discs, and the red and blue armies are on a collision course. Did you guys ever play those Maxis games? The Sim City, right? But I was pretty good at Sim Ant. That was like pretty easy, relatively. It's pretty easy to take over the yard, kill off the red. Better red than dead. Or better dead than red, or, you know. Yeah. August 1988. In creating the design, disc director Casey Levin was inspired by Karam, a tabletop game from India. Karam? We shall see. Let's do this. Lords of Disconia. Well, we're gonna new game. Oh, you know what? I probably should have looked at the controls. Launch disc, camera mode. Confirm return. Strategy stuff's largely gonna be confirm, cancel, right? We are still drinking Ghost. Your hostess with the ghostest. And I've got a few Reese's Pieces still here. I still have some more. So I was thinking after the stream I might watch something. Do I need to watch any more freaking Wednesday? It's Friday night. I kind of want to watch this Eeny Meeny that's on Hulu. It kind of looks like Baby Driver, but we got a hot Australian blonde girl probably posing as American. Samara Weaving. She's kind of like, if you can't afford Margot Robbie, you get her, right? I mean, I feel kind of bad for her because it's like there's no chance to become a movie star. We're in a post-movie star era. Who's the last female movie star? Like, I mean, that's kind of up for debate, even. I guess Margot Robbie being Barbie in a billion-dollar movie might say as much, but okay, it helps that Amy Schumer wasn't Barbie, but did Margot Robbie have to be Barbie to get butts and seats, right? But yeah, it looked kind of like something to talk about later, so I thought I might watch it. Let's do a story. Narrow Pass. I hope this is suitable. Knox says, I played some Sim stuff. I never played past Sim City. I didn't have the PC that could handle a SimCity 2000, right? What's this? Something didn't load? Oh, it's a scroll. Your queen demands your help. Blue Raiders are harassing... Oh, you're playing as the red. Okay. Kind of expect you to be blue for some reason. Harassing a key mountain pass. Harassing, huh? It must be dealt with. Prove yourself. And more important tasks await. Sim Ant came packaged with whatever version of I had SimCity, Sim Life, Sim Ant in the package. Okay, those rocks look a little cockish. See those red cock rocks there? Yeah. Found a cache of 5 gold. This is almost like a game board. Maybe I should have went further. You may hire discs at the tavern. Well, this one's probably expensive. Ogre. You can always use an ogre, but he's 5. I don't see any difference there. Am I wrong? Kind of looks like you get more melee versus this champion with the beard and shit. Let's go with the ogre. Get a couple of champions, okay. And then we'll hit enter. You could probably do a stream of Sim Ant. I think that's a game you could beat in a stream. You know, that you should be able to handle that in under 3 hours. All right, we've got an ogre. Let's select the ogre. And he's going to go this direction, maybe? Is that what we're doing? We're lining them up. Oh, they are discs. Wow. I have not seen a strategy game like this. The way that's kind of blinking makes me think it might connect. Friendly fire? Or did I repair him? The ogre can stun, but only get one movement per turn. Oh, I see. That's why I'm still going with these guys. It is almost like that sport nobody plays that's in the Olympics. What's that called? Curling. Guys, if you want to brag that you're an Olympian, curling is the way to go. I'm almost surprised Donald Trump hasn't been on the Olympics team. Like, I was a curling champion. I'm the guy who curls the curl. A lot of good times in my youth curling. Why am I not? Did my ogre get killed? This guy's stuck. Shit. Colliding with your own disc doesn't hurt. The champion hit the fountain twice on his turn, giving him an extra couple health. The dots of... Okay, so... the fountain kind of heals you up, huh? I'm wondering what's wrong with my ogre. He's a big, chunky boy, isn't he? Alright, this guy's gonna get rammed. Where's he going? Really? Okay, now why does he get to go now? And I'm gonna crush this kid. Kaboom! You want a satisfying elimination animation of some kind, right? Like Star Wars chess, or Alien vs. Predator chess, or like, actually maybe Star Wars chess was a game. PC game, right? Is that not available in on modern software? You could, I mean, are we leaving money on the table? Is it a licensing issue? Because I have not seen anything come up regarding Star Wars chess. Or even if you have to include a Mary Sue Queen in there, like Rey and shit, like, there's a lot of potential in that. You can only choose between 3 discs on a turn unless you have the leadership perk, increasing it to 5. Damn. I don't think I can hit him from here. We're gonna take out the little boy. Smack! He's got 2 health left, I can see that much. Let's finish his ass off. Booms! This is strangely more satisfying than their other efforts. It's not an RTS, but boy is this different, and you feel like you have some control over the battle instead of just, you know, birds floating around or whatever. Right. Can we move the camera a little bit, please? Shit. He's gonna hurt himself trying to take out this ogre. Looks like we've cleared some of those fountains. Make a little bit of distance right there. There we go. Okay, so we can move the camera, but can I select another dude? Kind of curious if I can hit him like this. Oh shit. There's a button to move the camera. Nice. Yeah, like ping golf. I'm kind of liking the music. Is that wrong? Does it feel dirty to like the music on occasion? You dick! Retribution time. Well, at least it was an ogre. We know he doesn't have family or any of that important stuff. No. I don't think the speed you hit them is gonna matter, right? Yeah, the battle music, I'm vibing with it. Oh, he's trying to escape. Or is he not trying to escape? Alright, well you're done now, punk. Let's see, is this guy gonna flee down here? We got one rat left. He knows he's cooked, right? He's still going. Oh, shit. Oh! You dirty rat. Don't end your turn in the fog. Oh, are we running out of turns here? Let's see if I can kick him into the fog. Three turns for the damn rat, yeah. There are advantages to having the damn rat. This asshole, I thought he was toast, and now here he is wrecking shop. He killed a lot more of my men than I anticipated. He's also a little harder to hit, potentially. Can't backtrack. Well, then I guess we're gonna battle... Shit. This is not gonna go well. I was hoping to ricochet a few of them there. Kind of hoping I could get in that house and recruit some people. Maybe if I flick my way into the house. It looks like everybody has their place, you know, on the board. Like, and there might even be more types to pick up later. Can't backtrack, but you can press the button to go to the base while it... Yeah, I wanted to get to that house so I could recruit, and then they were on the house, and then here we kind of are. Now, anything for hitting that? I guess not. Well, might as well get this gold, because they're going to kill me, aren't they? He's dizzied, maybe? Oh, he can't even go far, he's concussed. That was the stun from the ogre. Okay, I got you. Don't you do it, you dirty rat! Oh no! You... oh... Yeah, he's toast. No. See, the stun, if you had other guys, you'd be like, okay, I can't use him because he's stunned. But instead, it's like, I have no choice, right? There's strategy to these discs. For glory! Who knows, I might actually get kind of lucky here. What was I thinking? Of course I wouldn't, right? New podcast episode. I got to do my podcast right after the damn thing. So let me I'm gonna new podcast after the stream. I need to pin that actually because my mom and I did the podcast right before I started this. Well, I don't know, 30 minutes before I did the stream there. So I kind of want to plug that and make sure we get that up and going here. I haven't edited it yet, but it's going to be called Labubu Fever. And we'll see if I actually get one, but we're going to move on to our next game. I'm actually not displeased with this, despite kind of getting owned, right? The game set you up with a scenario that you could quickly win, you know, in a tutorial-like fashion. I guess now you can, yeah, we kind of want some rats, don't we? Should I give this another shot here? Let's do one more battle. The Clash at Demon Head. There's a money sack. I hadn't really manipulated that much. I think we could hit that money sack, though. Extra health, maybe. Over health. Okay, let's see if we can hit 2 of these guys. Oog! And I'm kind of protected by the fountain. As the campaign goes on, more unit types become available. I was hoping so. That's cool. Maps get larger, other environmental effects come into play, etc. You can ricochet these guys to hit 2. Be about perfect, wouldn't it? Ah, I've repaired it. Not letting him escape. Oh, he'll try. Oh, you ass. Dick. Oh my god. Yeah, let's see how you like it, pal. Oh my god, he ricocheted off. Okay. Little stunned, but we can still grab that gold. Oh my god. Okay, I think I can still... that's still within range. What? He didn't die. No. Two hits. But I hit the fountain. I should have healed. Oh man, that sucks. Boom. Oh, I got another turn here. Here, let's try to angle him away from some fountains. Bam! How about that? Oh, you ass. Okay, let's see. He has other guys too, doesn't he? Yeah, because he healed on his turn, the stun wore off, and he could take his second movement. Oh, okay. let's work on this next guy down here. Shit. We're gonna choke. Time to get to work on this guy. I'm glad that unlike disc golf or, you know, whatever golf, ping golf, you don't explode holding this down, right? Oh my shit. Thought he's gonna line up for, oh, he just missed it too. I healed him with that. Okay, we're gonna finish him. Who's your daddy now? He's got to get some healing. That hurt. Oh, that's bad. Okay, good. Don't end the okay, we're gonna end his ass though. See ya. Not in the fog. Not quite in the fog. See, he was kind of like grayed out and then he wasn't. Something to keep in mind right there. Hired an ogre. Okay, see, what you want to do is you can't backtrack at all. Okay, so return to base. I thought we were done with this, but it's just too engrossing, isn't it? I don't have a lot to do here. I'm not making enough coin despite winning the battle. It's just an ogre though, right? Yeah, he's in it for the gold. Well, let's use the rat to collect. Boom! That was good. The free speech situation here in the UK is terrifying. There's a rumor going around that a girl in Florida, and people are having a hard time really confirming this, but people are running with the fake news meme. I can't confirm or deny if this is true or not, that a girl is the first to get found, receive prison times for anti-Semitism laws in Florida. And she's charged with like disorderly conduct and using an impure voice or something. It's like said an upsetting thing. It was like there was some kind of thing like that. That's something to be a little concerned about, because criticism of a country overseas could be labeled as hate speech, and having things outside of criticism doesn't jive well with me as a film critic, right? So, oh, we do have a timer. Well, I thought I was going to hit this guy, but here we are. Didn't hit him. All right, he's got to move around. We know he's slow. The mouse, this rat could actually get in, hit him, and then dip, right? Like, he's got a chance to do that. You know, get his lick in and then bolt. But, you know, ideally without trying to heal him. We'll just kind of leave. Yeah, I think I'm working this out. He's gonna, even if he uses all of, oh shit. I don't need him using all of them, but. Alright, so he's gonna get 2 hits. We just gotta bounce him away from us. That was good. Now he's probably dead. All right, the rat's in position. The rat can hit him again and then get the hell out of there. Or hell, just kind of make some distance this way. Who's he gonna go for? Really? Oh. Cock. Hit him into my other dude and it gave him 3 hit. That was not planned, but good. Yeah. Your soul is mine. Yeah. What's the latest terrifying free speech thing? Free speech you have in the UK? What's the latest on that? We honestly need to regroup and buy somebody, don't we? It's like no one to buy. How many guys does he have? Must surrender. Oh, we've won this. I would like to thank my master tactician abilities, you know, on that one. Some lucky shots. That's a pretty cool game. I'm hoping, and it saves these scenarios, huh? That we might be looking at a top 5 game here. I heard things. I don't know. I heard things. Should probably angle this better over here for us. Eek. I kind of wish you can't have the camera in front of you with the TV there, you know, unless I put it below and shot it up my nose, but that's a story for another time involving Johnny Depp. Back to the library. That's a good one. No doubt. Yeah, that is looking like our prime suspect in the category of strategy. It really is. Night Manor. Could this be, and you know, we forgot to actually, yeah, we know we read that. We didn't read the instructions. Could this be like Maniac Mansion? I don't know. Are we getting a horror game here? You know what game I want to play? And I actually could do this now that I have the Elgato. I could hook up my Super Nintendo Classic and run I think I have it installed in some... It's kind of a bad thing because you have to have a PC to do it, and I had a tablet almost specifically for the purpose. What I'm saying is I might, if I didn't have it installed already, I probably can't do it again. But shoot, no promises on this, but Sweet Home, based on the, I think, 1989 movie Sweet Home, from the creators of Resident Evil. It's like the first survival horror game. And it was on the NES, Japan only, but people have made patches for English. And I think that could be a fun stream, if I could get that working. No promises on that. Can we not get a modern release? Oh God, don't do this to me. Can we not get a modern release of Sweet Home Alabama, right? Like, because I don't think it's available in the eShop or in any kind of collection or anything, but if they had a modern release of it, I'd probably rather go about it that way. But yeah, I bet that's going to be a challenging stream, though. Nightmare. Maybe it helps that I've played Resident Evils. I might be kind of more familiar with what it's trying to concoct. One-player adventure puzzle trapped in a nightmare where you must use your wits to survive and escape. We confirm. We toggle between look and use. September 1988, our only game to require a warning text, and the first game directed by longtime designer Greg Milk. This might be doing a Sweet Home type thing, isn't it? Possibly. Though, judging from the picture, maybe a little clock tower. Clock tower I found really cryptic. I'm sorry. You probably shouldn't have left the party angry. Amy was out of line, but then again, she's been going through a lot. Of men. Wait, what's that? Oh shit. Uninvited. I don't think I've played that. Or is that a movie? Uninvited. Unalive. That all the like slang eventually becomes an indie horror movie, doesn't it? PDF file, right? PDF file. What do they say instead of the N word? They say not that one, but Yahtzee's PDF file unalive, right? This game contains scenes of horror and dread. Player discretion advised. Where am I? You mutter as you wake up in a strange room. The last thing you remember is driving your car. And then you hit something in the road. Something, a person, let's just say something. You know, we don't want to have a guilty consciousness here. So, disoriented, you try to make sense of your new surroundings. You ever seen those like escape games, you know, 25-ish around years back, where it was like a flash game and you had the keys under the bed and then you stick the thing. I think it was called like Mystery of Time and Space. I actually completed it in high school. We loaded it up. You could go to the website and it ran in the browser. You know, if you had some extra time on your free time class or whatever. A simple metal spoon with a flat handle. There appears to be bite marks all over it. An empty ceramic bowl. It smells like teen spirit. Old dog food. Well, if it was new dog food, sure, but now that's new blood right there. The small and dingy storage room has been repurposed as a holding cell. Years of dirt and grime. See, I'm seeing that red blood and I'm thinking that's new. Scratches, but this is old. You shudder at the realization that you were curled up on this ragged mattress just moments ago. I was thinking months. All right, let's take the spoon. Let's see, can we scroll down? Exactly, point and click adventure. Okay. Haven't seen that yet in this collection, have we? The only window in the room is boarded up from the other side. It appears to be a closed trap door in the ceiling, just out of reach. All right, now if I could pick up the damn thing. Okay, here we go. We're on pickup mode. You take the spoon. Obviously, we want to take the spoon, right? And go to work on this. Here we go. Use a spoon to pry. The last game that I played that was kind of doing this is the shit. I did a review of it. It was on Game Pass. It had it had Ray Palpatine in it. Though she didn't say. I mean, why are we hiring her when she doesn't have a distinct voice? What is it called? Like 20 minutes. And you had to find out like somebody was going to come into the house to the apartment and kill you and your wife, and then it'd reset, and then you had to piece together the mystery because it was like doing a Groundhog Day time loop thing. Atticus says self-defense is pretty much illegal here. Yep. Even pepper spray is illegal. My dad has a viral video of bear spray. You can be jailed for carrying a knife or knuckle duster. Oof. Caution, moderate drama. House of Funds here looks like under New York City. This is a little too clean. Besides, this takes place in 1988. Use the spoon to pry the vent cover off with ease. Let's collect the gold. You take the folded piece of paper and the hairpin holding it together. Well, let's read the paper. Lost his mind. Why? I think we can open this door. You're a teenage girl. You've been to a party a few times. You know how to escape a room, right? You stick the hairpin into the lock and wiggle it around. The hairpin becomes stuck, but you hear the lock. Oh, so it's saying that basically I've used that item. Okay. How big is this house? A hallway stretches in before you with a staircase at the end. Pale moonlight. You ever dance with the devil by the pale moonlight? Shines in from a door to your left. Well, the green door beckons. Let's look at the pale moonlight here. This spacious living room might have been a cozy place to relax if you had come to this house on better terms. Anything on TV? Turning on the TV briefly illuminates the room with a hissing static screen before the TV flashes with a pop and goes back off. After I finish reading the sentence, of course. What do we got here? You take the journal entry 1. The controls are actually pretty good. You know, like it's all laid out for me. I've had games doing something like this. What was it? Visage? That did not translate well to a damn controller. I can't speak for how it might have played on a PC, but shit on an Xbox. May 25th, 1987. My therapist suggested that I keep a journal to write down anything that causes me stress, whether it's a minor annoyance or major one, such as the free speech laws in the UK. She said it would be an excellent tool to identify and manage Ray Palpatine daily stressors. She also sent me home with a tea that is said to promote relaxation. What do I have to lose? So here's my first journal entry. Incel bedroom, that other one. It's that kind of meme where it's like women are mad a guy only needs this to be happy, and it's like there's a bed on the ground and a TV in the corner, right? Looks like we got something here. Pictures. Take the matches. Fireplace poker. Anything on the wall here? A portrait of a couple and their children. They seem happy. He looks a little bit leaning to violent tendencies, if you ask me. Now look, in the West, you're going to get mad for having your eyes closed in a portrait, right? You got 3 out of 4 family. Actually, is that a doll or is she holding? I'm going to assume that's a doll. But in anime, it's, oh, you know, everybody wave with your eyes shut. I don't understand it. All right, we got to burn this bitch down. You use them on the family portrait, but nothing happens. Spoon! Shall we spoon the portrait? You flip the picture frame over and the pills, see the Pills family, 1986 written on the back. Strangely intuitive controls here. Loose change, maybe? The ceiling of the expansive foyer reaches all the way up to the 2nd floor. You didn't think I could pronounce foyer, did you? But I showed you. Of the house with the staircase leading there. I'll tell you, my recent hobby is listening to Candace Owens' podcast and laughing my ass off when she can't pronounce basic words. She said something this week or the other day, like she mispronounced revenge or something. And I was like, it's like just simple words. Like if she has to read it, it's so funny. Mattress crusty with, oh no, I'm not going to read that. Atticus, you got to watch it. You run your hands along the grandfather clock. It's a sensuous, very sexy curved grandfather clock. But aside from the small hole in the front, ooh, oh boy, ooh, you find nothing. Shit. Can we scoop the grandfather clock? Yeah, I didn't think so. What is this shit over here? Garbage bags mostly filled with spoiled food. Oh boy. This almost seems like this could be a stream in of itself, right? Let's see, what door did I enter from? Behind me, right? So I could kind of go any way we want. We could maybe head up the staircase. Let's see, what's this look like? Second floor upper landing is incredibly dark. It's impossible to see anything on the second floor. Can we go? Despite your efforts, nothing happened. Can we walk that way? Blocking the front door from the other side. I'm unable to use these things called stairs. That looks like broken glass. I don't think anyone's strictly monitoring my streams, but we can hope, right? A playthrough of Night Manor could indeed be a full stream. Wow. Fine wooden table surrounded by 6 chairs is at the center of this lavish dining room. In the 80s, that might qualify as lavish. You take the journal entry. They don't even have a TV in the room, but they do have the pop art. Take the journal entry 4. It wants me to do something with the matches. Why did that light up? What appears to be modern art is faintly visible through the darkness. That turned into bloodstains, man. Cobwebs, cobwebs. The moment the candle light removed, turns out it's not a very useful source of light. Okay, well, let's do it. That was creepy. Look. Boom, blood splatter. Not so sure we get much from here. We've got another journal entry to read or whatever. Now I can't, that's not the room I came in from, right? Oh shit. As you step into the kitchen, the first thing you notice is the foul smell. Not the guy in the corner doing the Blair Witch Project, but then you realize there's someone else in here with you. Well, I mean, rather than say hi, Ray, you don't know who Ray Palpatine is. Lucky you. I think we need to grab that knife before he does, right? As Sand trembles, you slowly reach for the knife. He turns around, suddenly raising a very large cleaver. In his hand, you begin to tremble in fear. Now is not the time for... Spoon! Oh, let's run away. Yeah. Is he gonna come into this room? Oh my god. The masked figure suddenly appears in front of you. You begin to quake in fear in his terrifying presence. Let's get the hell out of there. You duck behind the curtains and cover your mouth, hoping to hide. Oh, do I need to hold a button to hold my breath here? We're kind of doing the alien isolation, hold your breath in the locker thing, aren't we? Does this guy stalk you at random? Or is it pre-programmed? Oh, shit. He passed. He passed me. I think we're okay. All right, after what feels like an eternity, you hear them turn around and leave. Despite your fear, you survived. Okay. That was kind of cool. No, Nox, let me know here. Is this a scenario where this guy's roaming the house and maybe you don't meet him in the kitchen at first? He does stalk you at random, but also with certain actions. Yeah, like some spots are going to be alien isolation. There is the random thing about it, but you can bait and control the xenomorph. You can also, there's going to be certain parts where it's certainly going to pop out. Yeah. You always first meet him in the kitchen, though. That's pretty cool. I like the fact I was able to run away. You know, now I guess I could actually go back to the kitchen and grab the knife. How about we do that? I have played Sunset Overdrive 100 years ago. That was one of the first games I played on the Xbox One in fall of 2014. Around this time, 2014, I believe. Destiny, Sunset Overdrive, pretty early games there. You take the knife. Alien Isolation, another, yeah, that was like October 2014, I believe. Alien Isolation is just a big semi-interactive cutscene. When you first play it, it is frightening and you don't know what's going to happen, and you think it does a good job of making you think there's an AI to it when it's more. Once you start doing your speed runs, you start to realize that you have it's less random than you think. If you do things the speed run way, the game's easy. If you play the way the game wants you to play and you actually hide, you're screwed. You're better off just never hiding. It took me like 40 hours to get through my first playthrough because I did things the fearful duck, cover, hide, get in this, get under a table, only to then be thwarted anyways. It would like somehow, oh, it doesn't see you under the table, but now it does see you under the table for the hell of it. But later on, when it's like, okay, I'll hit this wall with the wrench and then run this way, and I know it can't go in this room, so I'm good. And, you know, it almost does seem like a big interactive cutscene. You have puzzles. Sometimes it seems like a little tedious with the puzzles. Everything has a big interactive lock. Crank here, pull left, down, opens, enter the code, and like, you know. Nox says, also, if you go to the living room, you'll find the curtains are destroyed now that you've successfully hidden. Oh my God. So you're saying you run out of hiding spots. No more curtains to hide. So I can hide in the fridge, Indiana Jones. Journal entry 7. We should probably start actually reading some of these. I don't have them in order. I got a backpack. Oh, okay. 4. I'm just really sick of video games trying to be movies. I feel like it was bound to happen that the popular way to tell a story would become the video game. The movie is on the way out, arguably been out, and now those things are being repurposed to streaming series. And I think people are going to sour on streaming series. If we can build my fandom, guys, I can lead the way and get people to hate streaming series the way they should, right? Get them to see that it's just a padded out movie concept, stretched to 8 episodes you get every 3 years. How am I so far ahead of the curve and yet so silent? You know, Netflix is keeping me down. They don't want me exposing the truth, right? July 18th, 1987. Today, I was at the sunroom enjoying a cup of that tea. It has a unique musky aroma that's really starting to grow on me. Sadly, my piece ended when I noticed Peacemaker returned to HBO Max and was loaded with naked people, but John Cena is supposed to be a superhero PG wrestler. I don't get it. The kids had gotten handprints all over the glass. Is this the woman or the man keeping the journal? Plot twist, it's an evil woman, right? She was the only one with her eyes open in the picture. We can only afford to have the housekeeper here once a week now, so I guess I'm the one who's stuck with cleaning up. As you should be, you filthy woman. There's a bunch of hiding spots, but they're going to disappear as I use them, right? August 15th, 1987. Today, I was outside enjoying my tea when one of the landscapers bumped into my cup and spilled it on the ground. To my surprise, Baxter ran over and started licking it up. We mutated the dog! I licked up the puddle immediately. Instead of being mad, I just laughed. Who knew dogs like tea? It's the tea virus. It's the tea virus, literally. Clip that. Clip that, guys. Clip the shit out of that. Oh, you know what? We're almost coming up on 8:58. We got about maybe about 17 more minutes, and I'm gonna try to score me a Labubu live. The refrigerator is filled with cans of dog food and rotting meat. You close the door before the smell can reach your nose. Freezer contents are sealed in a block of solid ice. The house is already quite cold, so you shut the door. Dinnerware. I mean, we have a knife. We're good, right? Maybe I should shut some of this stuff, or is that gonna, like, throw them off? As soon as you open the lid, you regret it. Stench inside is enough to make your eyes water. Nothing happens. It's kind of cool that this stuff opens and stays open. Did you ever do it? God, no, I'm not doing an ancestry. I saw through that shit early. Oh, send your DNA off and then get accused of a crime and your DNA's there. Yeah, great idea. It also, it supports racism. Holy shit. You begin quaking with fear. Okay, hold on. We've got a knife now. You strike him with a knife. You attack, causes him to stumble only briefly. Okay, we're trying to leave. I think that might be the wrong way. Perhaps you managed to lose them. I don't have anywhere to hide. Is this a door? Vines on the other side of the door have jammed shut. Oh, you know what? We could have used matches on the fireplace, couldn't we? You try to light the object in the fireplace, but flames just goes out. Maybe if there was a way to make it more flammable. Well, I was kind of thinking we could throw a note in there, right? So this guy could just... He's roaming the house. I don't have to come to him. Try as you might. Okay, so I can't turn around, can I? A locked gate at the top of the stairs is blocking the way. You're having trouble working the latch from this side. Let's see, we got anything? There's no way to open the stand. What looks like a drawer is just a decorative knob. We've got fungus in here. The knob turns, but the door won't budge. Something must be blocking it from the other side. The bedroom appears to have common amenities. But I was thinking COVID amenities. COVID, what do they call it? Co-amenities, you know, is slang they were using back in the day for fat people who might be comorbidities. It was like, we don't want to call them fat, you know, we got to say they have a condition that might make them dead, right? There was a thing like that. I'm not making it up. Nothing too specific, indicating that it is possibly a guest room. Well, I think we have a bloody napkin here. Well, grab that. There we go. You take the journal entry too. Oh. It's out of order. I remember that joke on The Simpsons. If you've ever handled a penny, the government's got your DNA. May 27th, 1987. Things have been tense with Cheryl since losing my job with the firm. I had to calmly explain to her that our financial situation is not in jeopardy and that she continues working on her fashion design projects without having to worry about anything. I'm still pretty irritated, so I think I'm going to try a cup of that relaxation tea now. I got a bad feeling about this tea, man. You thinking of the seafood diet? You see the food and you eat it, huh? I do not eat seafood. I do not, Sam I am. Oh my jeez. You open the standing closet, a single hook is hanging on the otherwise empty rack. You take the hook. Can I examine? Let's examine these. The edge of this kitchen knife still looks very sharp despite its scratches and stains. A simple yet sturdy metal hook of about 4 inches long. Look, it looked kind of bigger than that. That's what she said. You hope that reddish brown stains on the tip are only rust. I see fungus over here, don't you guys? The game's not letting me... There's weird-ass mushrooms growing on the side of that, right? I can't be the only one who sees the weird-ass mushrooms. The fungus is surely nothing to worry about. It's not there by accident. Oh yeah, let's just, occasionally there's some fungus in the house. Yeah, that'll be cute to draw intentionally. The way that lamp is outlined in black suggests that you can do something with that. That's a nicely made bed, though. Nothing in the trash. Turn the switch off. Huh? You turn the switch, but it stays off. Reading materials. We got a new journal. Baxter's been acting funny since drinking that tea, August 2nd, 1987. I've spent the past few days sick in bed with some kind of flu, headache, nausea, heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach. Hey, Pepto-Bismol. Today, I finally was able to hold down some solid food. Funnily enough, my symptoms seemed to disappear the moment I had some of that tea that my therapist gave me. She didn't mention anything about it being a flu cure, but I'd like to believe that it helped. Ooh, boy. T-virus is happening, man. I wonder if I can hide behind that. Dead leaves fall on the ground as you touch the plant, you search through. Nothing but cobwebs. The lamp is out of reach. Alright, we have a box here. Try to open the jewelry box, which seems locked. Take it with you! This guy is gonna come by. Garbage bags are mostly filled with spoiled food. We've got a hoarder's house. Okay, so I guess this door... Actually, we went that way. We should try this one. I've got a bad feeling about this, boys. And look, mushrooms under the sink. Emmy, I'm here to rage. Yeah, that's Emmy Rossum. I mean, look, a lot of guys were like, man, I hope she does that. And then she does again and again and again. And then you kind of got sick of it. This simple tile floor bathroom is fairly clean despite the cloying smell of mildew hanging in the air. We've got mushrooms over here. You better let me... Simply black sludge clings to the inside of this other... It does not want me knowing about these mushrooms. Toilet flushes loudly. That probably drew him to me. Shit. Okay. Just reach in the bag. I think that I'm gonna lose this timed minigame, if I'm slow here. You strike him with the hook, your attack causes him to stun, but only briefly. Okay, get the hell out of here. I'm trying. I kind of like this. You're frozen in fear, so it makes it hard to, move. Does that make sense? There's things about this that are really, man, this has to be like way ahead of its time for a 1988 PC game. Maniac Mansion wouldn't even have had like the interactivity type aspects about it. And this is a little bit more player friendly than stuff that would come much later. Yeah, the shaky hand curse and dramatic music really, yeah. The guy, how about the guy like appearing on the screen with no animation? That will give you a fright. Is there anything of use? Jesus. We've got a hook. Nothing's gonna happen. I wonder if I can go back to that bathroom. Look, those were mushrooms, weren't they? All right, what do we got in here? You really don't want to put your hand in that foul water. You open the medicine cabinet. Inside, you find a pair of tweezers. Use the tweezers to what? Grab this. Tweezers on the mushroom. All right. Let's... Opaque shower curtains obscure the bath. It looks like something leaked from over the side. There's going to be an old naked granny in there, or Emmy Rossum. Is it Rossum or Rossum? She fell off, didn't she? She just like unfamous. She tried so hard to get an Emmy, right? And they were like, honey, you're trying too hard. Here goes. You pull the shower curtain away to reveal a shocking sight. A mummified corpse in the tub is encrusted with mold and fungi. Fungi. Okay, fungus, I was about to say. Looks like we're taking that ring. Something in its hand catches your eye, yes. All right, we're gonna tweezer that, okay? The edge of the tweezers keeps slipping off the hand of the mummy. It's hard to find a good angle. All right, fine. Try as you might, you have no success in removing the ring that's seemingly fused. Oh my god, we are about to sharpen some shit up. The edge of the knife keeps slipping off the hand. Can I cut the hand off? Man, that Far Cry game where Mr. Esposito actually pronounced his own first name for us. Was he saying Juan Carlo? It might be like Giancarlo, I don't know. But if you ever watch Taps, he's the wimpiest guy in Taps. That will put him in its place right there. He gets like burned by his own screw up and then has to get like escorted to safety or some shit. But yeah. And now he's trying doubly hard to reinvent his image as this one role he plays in everything. I'm the calm, collective boss guy. Ambiguous background. Is there a way to hook this? Nothing happens? I don't think you can light a mummy on fire. Can you? Spoon it. Shopkeeper's here. Everybody say hi to Shopkeeper. Hayden Penitentiary. But did she first come up in Remember the Titans? Use the spoon on it, nothing happens. All right. Now, can we... Oh, is there something in the mummy's mouth? Potentially in the mummy's mouth. We put the hook in the mouth. Guys, how am I going to get this ring off this damn mummy? I had the tweezers. Is there something to tweeze here? Pull a tooth. It's hard to get an angle. Maybe it says I wasn't really quite on the ring. Nope. You don't have what you need to get the ring yet. Okay. Let's turn around and get stabbed. You don't want to have your tweezers out here. You want to be ready to stab this guy. Anything we can do with the shower? This also feels a little bit like Snatcher. Like a little bit. Well, guys, I don't have anywhere else to go here, and we're about to try to nab a Labubu. So I think it's time we wrap this one up. I don't want the alarm going off. But, yeah, I'm a little confused about where this game wants us to go with any of this. There's more places off the kitchen, but yeah. Hold on here. We'll see if I can not get murdered. Is it this way? That sounded scary. Smell of chlorine hangs faintly in the cool, wet air as you found crickets drone throughout the night. What is that? There's a greenish hump floating in the center of the pool just out of arm's reach. Oh shit me. Just out of arm's reach? Hook would be ideal for grabbing the floating object, but it's not nearly long enough. Oh my god. And we've got a little bit of a puzzle here too. Let's go ahead and wrap on this one. Is it saving? Are we getting any saving here? I think this one warrants a plus. That was not bad, I must say. It's saving as it goes, so yeah, Hayden Panettiere with the Heroes was well after Remember the Titans, though. All right, let's see. When this goes to 9 o'clock, can I then snatch the Labubu? I've got it in the bag. We're trying to snatch a Labubu in their app. It's going to cost me some dough, but I think I can kind of work this out. It's almost time. Okay, 9 o'clock. Check out. Keep the popular, try back and keep trying. What? The thing just went live. Okay, we've got it. It's 190 bucks. It's 190 bucks, but we're going to do this. We're going to try to proceed here. The items are sold out. What? It's in the thing. And now it's sold out. Okay, I can see why these go for 50 a pop on eBay. I tried to buy the whole set, and then it's like, okay, you can check out. No, you can't. Screw you. Now it says everything's out of... How does it sell out? As I'm looking... You couldn't have... I don't think anyone could have checked out faster than me. I got to the screen, but I didn't even get to the checkout with PayPal. These things were checked out before one could pull the confirm You know, it could be part of the ruse. We'll make it look like these are available, and then they won't be. You know, so that we can keep the popularity flowing, right? Night Manor was certainly good. You're gonna get a Labubu prize for one of the... I do need to win a claw machine, but they don't put Labubus in no claw machine that I've seen. I've seen Sonic the Hedgehog characters in claw machines. Local Walmart grocery store. At one point, I need to like just lay down 20 bucks and be like, someday I'm winning something from a claw machine. But, hey guys, I did make it to the checkout screen briefly. Oh wait, hold on. That one says pre-order. Let's try. Can I get a box of one? Can I get a box of one? No, now it says that's sold. One would be $35.32 shipped. That's not even showing the taxes yet, which is probably why. Sold out, look for alternatives, so then what the hell? Yeah, this is, and then these would shipping date, October 4th. So it's like every week they restock them to ship, you know, a month and a half later. Certainly a method to the madness in keeping the hype alive, right? That's certainly a thing, I guess. Yeah, it's just straight saying out of stock now and everything. So I can get to the you're about to place an order page. Oh, there's the Owlman thing. We're going to be getting that tonight, aren't we? Where is that in the lineup? That might be like the very last game or something. Huh. Alphazra's Hat. 1 to 2 player arcade shooter. Alphazar is hailed as a great magician, but his captive animals are ready to strike back. Dash and shoot. October 1988, often mistaken for a duck, the 2-player protagonist is actually a pigeon. Let's... Alphazar. Dude, can you imagine the money they could rake in at a claw machine with a Labubu, though someone would just smash it? There's always a Pet Rock, guys. There's Pet Rock begets Beanie Babies. You know, something that confuses old people and be like, I don't know why it's worth that much. It's just a whatever. There's always money in that thing that fills that niche. Ladies and gentlemen, the great magician Alphazar. We've got a packed house tonight. Yes. Applause. Wait, did I just skip that? I thought I was going to the next thing. Did I skip his magic trick? I don't understand. I'm in the globe that he's holding. Okay. Presumably, people who buy Labubus are the emphasized adults who cry when they meet Mickey. There's probably a lot of cross-pollination between the types. Kind of stuck in the direction we're facing, you know? That's been the way with a lot of the shooters in this. I'm turning over the cards. So, like that shooter that was scrolling too fast, you have a way of manipulating the power-ups, right? You get the certain power-ups you want, and then that'll give you the thing. No, it disappeared. No going back. Darn trees. Kind of a snow Christmas theme, maybe? Gonna work on these guys one at a time, maybe? Here. Oh, leave a bomb. Oh, that doesn't do shit. I don't want to leave these bombs, I just kind of want to evade. If you die, you lose all your cards. Now, did I run out of bombs, or did I, because I got hit after using the bomb thing, it stripped the bombs from me. Shot A. Oh, cool. Alright, so the thing I had acquired gave me the bombs. Shit. Don't let the ice fall on... Oh no. You definitely want to clear these guys methodically, don't you? If there are 2 or more same card in your hand, it'll have a beneficial effect. 3 of the same... Okay, so you don't want to grab 3 different. Here we go. Oh, look at all the bombs. I'm getting a kind of Kirby art direction vibes. Slightly. I know there's a big tree face thing in the Kirby first boss, whatever. Trying to finesse that. I would have been better off shooting, huh? I wonder if he'll start blinking if he gets low health. Nope. Just fast forward to destruction. Alright, let's grab this one, and... Oh my god! There we go. What does that do? Option B. We got a partner? He's shooting? That ice? A little bit of traction issues on the ice, of course. He does kind of fire. But will it strip my previous power-up? Alright, he's still here, that's good. Shit. Remember the Beanie Baby craze? Yeah, a little. I mean, I never got any. The guy made a boatload, like 10 billion bucks. What do you say on this one, guys? Only dying room. So you eventually could stack the power-ups, right? I think this one is not top 5 material, but it does warrant a fave. It's something I think I could revisit. You could do this, you could play this mobile and everything. And then have, like, you know, a ton of power-ups. If you knew the power-ups you wanted and you geared your kit towards getting them, yeah, you could probably go in pretty loaded against the boss, right? Because it's much better to drop 3 bombs when you spin than instead of 1, right? I'm looking at this over here. What was this here? Hot foot. Yeah, that's a hot foot. It looks like somebody's, I don't know, fetus fell out of their, you know, I kind of just look at weird look right there, but pilot quest with our mascot. Honey Boo Boo wants a Labubu, surely. What the hell does Honey Boo Boo look like now? Honey Boo Boo OnlyFans? Is that a thing? Pilot Quest. One-player adventure. The Campanella has crashed. Fix it by harvesting resources and exploring the wild zone. Interact. Yo-yo. These Campanella ones, they're either love or hate. November 1988. Use the clock feature of the LX3 to generate resources even when the game was closed. Dust you off. Well, it's a pilot and he's on a quest. Return to Zoldath. Was Zoldath one of the names of the games? Look at that grin. Oh, you're a terrible pilot. No! Oh, you can call me Tiramisu. The room crystal spins hypnotically. And we do what with that? Build a house, 5 ingots. Do I have them? You need 5 more. Hello, I am Dr. Lumen. Would you like to see your current research projects? A metal yo-yo. And of course, when you're done with all these yo-yos, you want the fertilizer, right? Stamina pill. We're gonna do a little bit of village building, aren't we? I'm Parvina, the huntress, who may or may not have her huntress boobs out from the look of this. I need a moon ingot to repair my destroyed shack. Yes, you do. And I don't have any. The Guma tree. If you give me 10 moon drops, I can make a seed for you. Well, good luck. Alright, Earl. Or is that Toe Jam? Slard is my name. If you want to survive the wild zone, you'll need some meat. Oh yeah, well, stay here then. I need meat, I need drops. Poor Campanella is broken. You need to find the parts lost in the crash. Except I can't seem to go anywhere. To turn 1,000 moon drops into 1 moon ingot. And then we get on our start of our quest where? Small workbench, we can't, nope. We don't have anything. He needs meat. The other button swings the yo-yo weapon. Okay, maybe I'll try talking to me instead. I don't want this guy grabbing my crystals. Alright, so we can do something with a workbench, right? Hold on. 150 for the metal yo-yo. Well, how much does this carry? Little generous that they kind of suck in towards you magnetically. That is very much more of a modern convenience, right? There's the moon drops. Okay, there's the seed. And it would generate this. Hold on, do I have to be there to collect? No. Give him another seed. What? You give me 40. Okay, hold on, we're almost there. Though those are moon drops, though it does rarely drop a full moon ingot. Okay. So this is almost like a farm sim in a way. Like there's a planning thing to this. Hey, that tickles. I don't have enough for the moon ingot, sorry. 5 ingots. 5 ingots for the house. A house or a workbench are essentially the same price in this game. Oh, I could just bypass you and start using your choice. The research machine looks like it's missing a gear. So I could buy the gear from him, right? Let's get to 150 and buy that metal yo-yo. Guess I don't really understand the graphics up there. That costs 100 blood sacks, and this is 150 silkworms or something. I don't know. This guy wanted meat, right? This guy's nosy. Moon ingot, science, and silk. Okay, I wasn't too far off. Meat is like blood. Silk, I mentioned. How hype are we all for Silk Song, dudes? You knew I was going to mention that at some point. Let's metal yo-yo. Maybe we can make yo-yo chunks fly faster off of this thing. You don't have enough resources. Metal yo-yo. Are those ingots? Oh, shit. Sia's gimmick about covering her face because my anxiety kind of worked. It was kind of like, I don't want you to see what I look like. I can win you over with just my ear-piercing screams, you know? I kind of like some of her songs, though. And it's not like I can sing them, so I think we can admit she can actually sing. It takes too many of these to make into an ingot, doesn't it? Wouldn't really call this rich gameplay right here. This is not a promising start. Who was it who was saying something about the ingots converting, maybe? That yo-yo generates quite a bit of force. Maybe I can just slam it into this. The bench near Campanella turns 1,000 moondrops. Yeah, that's gonna take a damn while. You understand the problem here? Ugh. It's like you have no choice but to get these seeds, right? $640, wow. So if you, they said something about the engine here. Okay, it says 230, right? It says 230, back to library, 230-ish, okay? It said it would keep going even if you weren't playing it. So 230-ish, right? Yeah, while you're playing other games, the Gamma plant will keep, oh my gosh, that's kind of... 230-ish. 27 moons since you last visit. So yeah, this is really going to be grindy, isn't it? I haven't played farm sims. Do they do this sort of, is this a common occurrence in farm sim games where it's like, while you're not playing it, your carrots are growing, so you need to check in to harvest them? Kind of like if you had a digipet type thing. Maybe that's why people get so addicted to the what is it? New Horizons, New Leaf, Animal Crossing. Your dog's been neglected, you know? I don't know. Once you can pass into the wilderness, it opens up the adventure area. Man, wow. They're really expecting you to do something else while you wait for these trees, right? So I think your goal here is you want to load this up with what, 6 plants? Then dip. We'll have to revisit this one, boys. I feel like you're supposed to come back a day later, though. Like, a while. You can't fudge that messing with the internal clock on the Switch, can you? Up the date. Advance it a week, maybe? I don't know. We're gonna reserve some judgment on that one for just a little bit. We'll return to it at the end and see if we can get much of anything happening. Mini and Max from 1989. One-player adventure platform. Minnie and her dog Max are locked in the storage room. Harness the magic of shrinking to escape. Starting max limit of moondrops is 2,500. Starting, what do you mean starting? You mean your wallet size is like caps out at 2,500? And then you expand that? Okay. Kind of. Candace dinosaurs are fake. Oh, ew, has she said that? I need to find that. That'd be hilarious. Jump, pick up, throw, shrink, grow. February 1989. One of our largest games to date. It pays homage. I've heard people say homage like a bunch of dumbasses. It's either homage or homage is the way you kind of want to say that. The several UFO titles that precede it. Minnie and Max. Let's give this a shot. There's Minnie, there's Max. Why they named the dog Minnie, I don't know. I've got a cool older sister named Amy. You could stay in the storage room tonight. Why? But why? There's nothing to do in there. Does she have a cool party? Because Mom isn't here. Yeah, brat. Yeah, and I'm in charge. That's why. Here, you can hang out with Max. Ugh. Shut the door. It's not fair. Why do I have to hang out with Max? Oh, shit. 2 hours later. She just threw the damn mirror at the door. 2 hours later. We're running out of oxygen in the storage room. Oh, it pays homage to the party house? Okay. Minnie, it feels like we've been locked in here forever. I'm bored. I have an idea. Woof. Will it get us out of here? Maybe. I like how they have the colors for the voice. This room is so small, Woof. We should try shrinking. Yeah, that's an idea. I should have just shrank. But I don't know how to shrink. Me neither, Woof. Neither do I mean. Maybe if we just crouch down and think small thoughts. That'll never work. Watch me try. Whoa. I say here, she thinks dinosaurs are a psyop to divert us from the god. Wow, okay. Amy is one of that Night Manor protagonists was angry at in the intro. Oh, yeah. So the party that you drove away from could be this party that's happening tonight, and that's why she's locked in the closet. All right, we're gonna think the small thoughts or step on our dog. I don't know why that's twinkling up there, but oh, it's a drip. Hold on, did I miss the pertinent information here? Shrink and grow, okay. Hold on, I've got a question. That's gonna correlate to where I'm standing. So if I stand over here, I'll shrink by the dog? Alright. Now it wants us to both go up. Oh, you hit up on them, you're talking, okay. There you are. I can't believe shrinking actually worked. Isn't it great? There's so much more room to run around. If you want to find me, Wolf, later, meet me back on this roof. I've got to run. I'm old. What do you want? Oh, hey, do you have a way out of this room? Are you stupid? You're standing in front of a door. I mean, is there a way out in the big room, all of this? Or how? What do you mean the first time I just met with you? I might know something about you and I hear about it'll cost you 20 shinies. Shinies? Gee, you don't know much, do ya? They're little shiny things, look a little bit like stars. Ever since they fell out of the sky, everyone used them for money to buy Labubos. Okay. What if I grow in our house and just wreck it, right? That'll teach that bitch, right? Okay, hold on, I've got an idea. We're gonna go up here. The water drop. You mean like the mom explains? I'm running out of movies my mom might be able to kind of badly explain. Like she hasn't seen Transformers, okay? Is that gonna hurt me? What are you? Oh wait, what if I get big while holding this? Well, I think Amy's gonna freak. Oh wow, okay, so hold on. Now, what if we get on... Are we gonna see his giant face here? Nope. A little bit of Reese's shell in my throat. Oh, he's gone. The piggy bank. Surely that'll have some shinies, right? It looked like an enemy. Bookworm, you must help me. Silverfish are eating these precious books. Books are a vital source of knowledge. So the silverfish are eating the books before I can. Won't you please put a stop to those awful silverfish? Okay. Are they in here? Okay, well how come the first one didn't hurt me? Are these silverfish eggs? Well, that's kind of jacked up. Oh, yeah, Mario. If Mario took some red pills, he refuses to rescue the princess, huh? I didn't mind the princess being like a badass in the movie. Like, she had some experience in the Mushroom Kingdom. That's the way I saw it. No getting any smaller than that, huh? Kind of wondering, does it want me to throw this in there? Oh. Well, I think the silverfish have got the best of me here. Was it 20 shinies? Oh my god. We may have a thing here. $20 shinies, okay. We talking? Bitsy, welcome to the Dust Bunny Warren. Our people have been mysteriously disappearing one by one. Are you the boss? I don't feel so good. I hope I don't disappear like the others. Okay. Well, you guys hang tight, alright? 20 shinies, let's go see the old lady. Getting big. I don't know of another game that quite does this. So everything is weird, you know? Everything has its own thing. Pay 20 shinies? Sure. We're almost 2 hours in and we're like halfway through. Eleanor, what an enterprising young lady you are. Now let me answer your question. You want me to get around this room, you're gonna have to start talk to Mittens. Mittens? My cat, he always did whatever he darn well pleased. But ever since the shinies fell, he's been drunk with power. Declared himself a king and built a palace inside of the Dark Knob. He's even got a bunch of oversized parasites named Ray Skywalker. He's bossing around, yeah. He has the power to open the door for you, but it won't be cheap to convince him. If you're serious about getting out here, you better gather as many shinies as you can. Take this. It'll help you deal with the bugs running around these parts. It's a hand. Oh, a glove. Can now pick up enemies. Stand on and hit B. Not hating this, but I think we kind of need to move on. I think we have a ways to go on our shiny collection. Hold on. Stand and pick. Oh, that's your items. Hold on, I want to shrink on this real quick. Maybe we can hit some bugs. Shine box joke. Hey, I don't do that no more. Where are you taking me? You gonna turn around? No, not really. What do we got here? Are we talking? Please help. Can you bring me some of that honey back there? I have no strength left to get it myself. Did that fall on me? I don't have a bucket for your honey, buddy. Sorry. Well, I think that there's more to do here, and I'm not disliking it. But I don't... It seems like you got kind of a ways to go there. I may not quite give that a fave. It wasn't super crazy compelling or anything, but it seems like it's going to be a longer game. It looks like you're working up to opening the door so you can go ruin the party that makes the girl drive away so that she can deal with the killer. That's my guess. Combatants. 1 to 2 player strategy. The evil red ants have taken your land. Fight back and defend your... I was just talking about Max's sim rant earlier in the stream. Nox says there's a big world and a bunch of power-ups, including being able to shrink down again. Extra shrinkage. Okay, fine, I'll give it a like. But, I mean, it was kind of like on the border, but you're... It seems like I'm gonna have to collect some shinies to get some things going, appease the cat. You know, and expand it out. Like, I can revisit it, but I don't think we're looking at top 5 material here. Vaughn developed a newfound sensitivity after tests confirmed he was part Shinebox. Let's go back to combatants here. Command and menu. Spit. Be a spit. March 1989. Mr. Nimaru created the vision for this highly innovative strategy game. This one, huh? But not the other one. Let's go. What year is Simant? Is that like 1992 or something? I'm just kind of wondering. Combat Ints it is. Oh, this is grim. The bite of the red ant is fierce. Its mandibles can crush easily. Do your part against the red horde. Damn, that was intense. Alright, so we probably want to avoid those guys right now. See if I can Metal Gear this. First blood. Nope. Cement was 91. Wow. We got that computer, our Packard Bell, I think in 92. The red ants have taken our land. We only have one queen left. First blood. One ant, one queen. Two ants, one queen. These odds are stacked against us right here. Let's fight back. Feed our queen to create more ants, but be careful. The red ants are very strong. Our great comeback begins now. Good luck. I was just looking at the ants on some of my flowers today and thinking, we never have red ants in my town in Kansas. Now, when I lived in Oklahoma, there were red ants, and they were certainly larger than the black ants. But I just never see red ants. This guy's got a citation there. He's got a medal. Combatants is one of the 50 best games in UFO 50. Thanks for bringing that up, Bernie. Joe, I have to shout because I'm so short Pesci. Yeah, but Joe Pesci in the same year has one of the funniest roles and one of the scariest roles in 1990. Home Alone and Goodfellas the same year. Is there been a bigger swing within 1 year for an actor? All right, the queen is hideous. Looking more like a bird than an ant. Kind of pterodactyl, maybe. Spit. Oh, we can pass that off, maybe? Wait, we're giving commands. Okay, hold on. You follow me. Yeah. I'm teaching this guy. We've got problems. I just got roughed up. Okay, let's hold, make workers, make soldiers. We kind of need to make some soldiers here. Maybe a soldier takes 2 pellets. Yeah, bring it back. Am I a soldier? Looks a little different than that worker there. Alright, now we might... Soldier instinct, soldier follow, follow. Everyone follow me. Yeah, I want them to gather shit. I was hoping I could walk through it and they would do it, but... Pretty much want to... Yeah, I don't see much of an advantage to having the workers. Please, guys, deliver the food. Alright, let's do this. Damn. Man, did anyone ever age in Hollywood like Ray Liotta? Like, pretty rough go he had, huh? Hey, I look like I could be leading main material. Nope. Oh, what's my brain taste look? You guys have got to follow me. Get him! Get him! Don't let him... Yeah, there we go. Well, shit, he almost delivered. Are we catching up with the Reds? See, sim ant, you gotta kind of like lay that pheromone trail. I get behind him and get a better edge on him. Oh, I need to spit at him, don't I? Shit. Completely forgot about the spit. Right, now if these guys, if I can train these guys to do this stuff. For following, it's more of the ants having line of sight to you. What's this? Why is this guy dark blue? Veteran of combat, maybe? Shit. Yeah, they're like ranking up, aren't they? Oh, damaged. Oh, shit. I thought they were getting better. Alright, you guys deliver the shit. I'm going in. He learned how to spit. Did you see that? He saw me spit. Fat black ant flying ants? No. I've seen some ants with wings. It's been a little bit, but you know, certain times of the season you're maybe more likely to see those. Not exactly speedy. I wanted to play it, but it's a Sony exclusive, Fat Princess. Is this kind of like Fat Princess where you have to feed the princess? Shit. And then you win the battle. It seemed like a really cool concept. Oh man, I don't know about this. The movement speed's just so slow and not particularly fun. I'm sorry. I think I understand what they're going for here, but even the first battle, it didn't get, you were already at a disadvantage, right? So sorry, I don't think that combatants is working for me, boys. I'm sorry. Quibble Race from 1989. Are those giant shrimp? I only just noticed. They don't look much like ants, but 1 to 3 player strategy simulation in the seedy world of quibble racing. Sometimes it takes shady tactics to get ahead. That kind of looks like the caterpillar creature from Super Mario World. You know the guy? He leads you, you can jump on him and he gets angry, but you can also like ride him kind of. Select him back. Wiggler! Wait, is Wiggler in Mario Kart? In some capacity? Is he's not burrowing, is he? Or is he a available rider? They've got things that don't have hands or feet driving carts in Mario Kart World. April 1989. The game's quibbles belong to an original sci-fi universe developed for a board game many years ago. Let's see. We've got 7 viewers, guys. Feel free to say hi, chat. Talk amongst yourselves, we'll give you a topic. No, whatever. So that's a quibble race. 1 to 3 player hot seat. Actually, maybe I should move this over here. Drink. All right, G14, Mamook, Nemu. I'm kind of liking the beret. But wait, I'm player 1. I can... Oh, whoa, hold on. Are these some of our familiar characters here? Alpha. From Velgris, right? Pilot asshole. Mr. Q, I don't recognize you. In Mario World, the giant mole wearing sunglasses looks like Michael McKean. God, I'm trying to remember what the Super Mario World mole looks like. They call it Monty Mole, right? But don't remember some Woogie. In his game was he had a spaceship, right? No, he was the driver in that bad Grand Theft Auto onion delivery. Shit. Okay, well, we got an all-star collection here. Rounds. Do we need a lot of rounds, guys? How about we go 3 rounds? What are we doing? We're betting on the things? Alright, well, this is the favorite. Don't know. I'm betting it'll die? Let's just go done. I don't... Fans excited for the big race to begin. We almost had a voice sampling thing going on there. Alright, we're all betting on Princess. Princess. Oh, this could be bad. And Princess wins. Well, I think I made the right choice in doing only 3 rounds. What do you guys think? Hell, I'm winning. Alright, we've got Snowball. Snowball could pay pretty well. It's got a sponsor, Woogie. So I guess that means Woogie's betting on that. There's no telling what could happen here. This is like so random. Hey, what do you want, Mac? You never saw me, okay? Are we gonna beat up somebody's? Yeah, I watched a little sucker for you. They'll be sleeping with this. We're gonna poison Snowball. You got it, boss. Alright. And we're going to... What are we going to do to Super Q here? Arrangements have been made. Now scram. Oh, man. Okay, well, we're going to bet on him. Max bet. Okay? He's not the favorite. In fact, I probably should have poisoned him instead. Some quibbles are clumsier than others, so these are tips. Likely to fall down. Sponsoring quibbles is fun and profitable. Cheetah here. Alright, well, we're gonna buy Cheetah and maybe he'll race someday. Alright, let's go. Probably didn't do this right. Shadow looks larger today. Officials say a new diet is the most likely to cause. Fans excited for the big race to begin. Alright, Snowball, you've been poisoned, right? Oh, hell, what are we doing? Come on. Why did he jump? But we all bet on Shadow, right? And they died? Shit. Alright, we got one more merciful race left. Shadow 2-1. Let's keep our money on Shadow, and let's... I don't know what that is. Need a loan? I'm a loan shark, guys. Man, the interest is gonna kill you. They died. Oh, Atticus. Everybody say goodnight to Atticus. They died as if some players poisoned them. So maybe I wasn't the only one poisoning. Let's bodyguard Shadow. Oh wait, that's Cheetah. I should probably actually bet on Cheetah then. Shadow, no one's gonna notice. No, I juice him up real good. Yeah, okay. You got it, boss. Thug the Slug. Okay. This is it, guys. This is where we're gonna really distance ourselves. Cheetah looks larger today. Officials say a new diet is most likely. Okay, so that's what happened. The they were juicing one of them, yeah. Shadow is limping this morning. Officials say it's like from training injury. Ooh. Meteor showers incoming. Racetrack stays open against government recommendation. Cheetah, let's do this. There's a rock in the way. Oh, hell. Cheetah, no. Get up. Dodge that. No, 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 no. Cheetah, we're still moving. We're still doing this, Cheetah. Cheetah, please. One more. I'm a golden god. I'm like the greatest wiggler, better manipulator of all time. Racing season's over. Players go home to count their cash. Yeah. Oh yeah, we're going. Oh, I'm... Did I just beat the game? I think I did. I think I just laid the smacketh downeth on this one. Yeah, I just beat a game in the collection, boys. Look, I don't think that's necessarily everybody's cup of tea. At least there's some things you can do to kind of manipulate it, but I don't think it doesn't quite warrant a star there. You did 6 as the official game, but yeah, I mean, look at how far ahead I was early, right? Strictly horse racing, I've had Tiger-like electronic games that did horse racing, and there's only so much you could do with that, but at least there's a few shenanigans you could throw in there, but then how frustrating would it just be for the meteors to just beat you up, right? I got lucky more than I got skill on that. That's for sure. Seaside Dive. That looks like a car. Oh, drive. Okay, shit. You don't usually want to dive a car unless you're James Bond in one movie. 1 to 2 player arcade shooter. Nothing's more relaxing than a nice long drive by the sea, complete with plenty of gunfire. Spy Hunter? Are we doing... we haven't had a Outrun type game yet. We're getting to that advanced 1989 hardware possibly, but we're not seeing those types of things yet. Shoot sideways, shoot upward. Drift. Was the drift concept a thing in 1989? I'm not so sure about that. The first game directed by artist Shane North, who also crafted the game's unique visual styles. Okay, look at this again. Shoot upwards is B. Okay. Charge with the left D-pad, or is that just any button? Seaside Drive. Yeah, I think I moved this before because I was gonna knock it down. Well, it looks appropriately 1989 with the graphics. I kind of wish I hit that before seeing the screen to see that this is kind of doing a Spy Hunter side scrolling. Well, I can see why it's... Is that drifting or braking, really? I'm not really sure what I'm doing. Okay, so that's going to shoot road side. Damn it. All right, so it's the direction. Okay, so this one actually changes with the direction you're going. Whereas previous games in the collection have not done that. Though granted, you're going to have a tough time driving and shooting it where you specifically want, because it doesn't lock in. Oh shit. Oh man, a car launched. I was expecting it to come out of a semi-truck, you know, Spy Hunter. Spy Hunter is balls hard, by the way. Finish blowing up, Jeep. How far do we get? There's something coming in. Is that the boss? Charge down. Oh, I gotta wait for it to build up here. Or not? I don't know. Drift the charge. Oh, I didn't realize. Shit. You got that drifting gives you the style points, essentially, right? What's the point of drifting if you're not turning, though? I mean, you're really just kind of slamming on the brakes, right? I do enjoy the nice mix of nice view, relaxing music, and shooting bullet hell stuff, yeah. Survived. Oh, look at that. Yep, it's 1989, boys. Oh, you know when you're out driving in Miami and then the cubes start falling from the sky? You ever had that happen to you? I mean, it's kind of a 1989 problem, but... Maybe this is a bonus stage. Well, now that it's showed my life going down, maybe not. Damn you! Literally a gun recharge mechanic. You know, I've heard of regenerative braking, but not regenerative braking tied to your gun. This is kind of okay, but I'm not that impressed. Like, as much as you want to be able to change the direction of the stuff you're shooting, now you're struggling to dodge and shoot at stuff while it's also determining what you're shooting at, essentially, right? So tying that together, again, we might be looking at another game that could have maybe benefited from some twin stick activity. Maybe. Oh, it's kind of hard to say, isn't it? But yeah, I'm not super crazy about this one. How far did you get along in this, Nox? Anybody here complete the Seaside Drive? I think I might, maybe I'll try that handheld, but I'm not going to quite offer it a fave. And also, I went into the stream not writing down my top 5 games, so I've screwed that up. Campanella 3. Are we finally going to get a Campanella here? 1-player arcade shooter. It's time for Pilot to return. You completed it? Pretty fun. I mean, I'll check it out at some other time, surely. There's a lot still here to cover. It's time for Pilot. So does it mean time pilot mechanics? For Pilot to return for what he does best, crashing, flying the Campanella through deep space. Shoot sideways, shoot forward. June 1989, the final entry in the Campanella series. So this company went bankrupt at the end of '89. Like, what happened? I mean, if they continued on into the 90s, you could really, you know, get some really interesting things happening. So there could be like a 3D fighter, like in the vein of Virtua Fighter Tekken. The final entry in the Campanella series, it features three-dimensional scrolling. Is this going to be like some of that? Is it Zaxxon with the asymmetric look? Let's find out. We're getting the advanced stuff. I told you not to push that button, and here he is. He's about to push that button, isn't he? Oh, I was hoping he was going to push the button on the side. Oh, I was almost hoping for like a super scrolling effect right there. What the shit? Oh, it's showing me the edge of the environment, I think. We do have super scrolling. Kind of. Or not super Saint. What is it? What it Sega was all about talking. Not scroll super. Shit's sake! Why am I not remembering? Yeah, it's kind of about time we saw a game with some of this look about it. Okay, they get close to you, you're gonna have to use your side shooter, but then kind of having a hard time finding out which angle it wants to shoot at. Super, you know, when the things get big and small in games, the Genesis kind of struggled with it. The Super Nintendo could do it, but then it was something they would try to add to Sega CD stuff. Not super sampling, it's... Somebody look it up. I'm losing my mind here. Shoot to the other side. What the hell? Now look, I could clear this easily if I just line up over here and then always... God. Give that another shot here. Pushing the button. Super... Ugh. They called it super something. And it was like sprites got big as they got close. It's the effect they're doing here with the... Oh, it's never shooting on the side I want it to, and I don't know how to control that. Music's not bad. Your area is really on the small side. So if your area is going to be this small, you think that the game would essentially be more zoomed in, like Space Harrier. Okay, so you're gonna shoot the opposite direction of which you're going, which is strange in a way. I mean, it's gonna take a little getting used to, obviously. Dick. Oh, I didn't need to crash into that. I saw that ESPN had a review for Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater. Like, ESPN needs to be reviewing games now, right? I mean, Forbes got into it some years back, and now everybody else is kind of like, we may as well too. That's where the market's going, right? And then ESPN, they're like, oh yeah, it does what a remake should do. Adapt the game for a modern audience. I'm thinking, what the hell did they do to the story? Because I don't think they did anything with the cutscenes. They're like the same voice. So I think that they may not really understand what they're talking about. Small screen is bothersome. I mean, from side to side, it does give you some heads up as to what's coming. But it's strange. All right, I'm not doing terrible, right? Damn you. Doesn't feel like there's a lot of variety here, honestly. You're just so confined. What the hell? Oh, he also has the little orange ones. I'm kind of tired of this one. Thought I was dead and good. I don't know, man. Like, it's nice that they try to implement the... What is it? Super... Is it super? It's not super sampling, right? Scaling, super scaling, super scaling, super scaling. That's what it is. Yeah, it kind of had the super scaling happening there. The mast, haven't seen in a while. Screen shifting and perception is disorienting. Sort of a Star Vaspir way. Yeah, I don't think I can give this one a like, guys. All right, we're on to our, is it the last game? The 50th game, Cyber Owls from 1989. One player, platform, shooter, and strategy. A super weapon threatens to destroy the world, and it's up to the Cyber Owls to save the day. With attitude, right? Varies based on mission type. Jeez. What are UFO games? UFO 50 is a collection of games that came out last year, set in a theme based on, it's a game jam, like 6 devs created 50 games that take place from 1982 to 1989 on a fictitious PC platform. Can you play Minish Cap after this? Let me look at the schedule of what's happening, because now we've got Silk Song. And If we're going to do like a Zelda history of type thing, how many streams is it going to take me for Minish Cap? You know, and maybe some of that it's more of a try it for the stream instead of beat it. But I mean, Minish Cap is on the radar. We have, I mean, what, next week don't we have Kirby? And then I have to like get that out of the way right quick or something, because on the 4th we have Silk Song. And when Silk Song comes out, this is becoming a Silk Song channel. It's going to have priority numero uno. Maybe 3 or 4 streams for Minish Cap. It's not that long. Also, Pilot Quest Moondrops. Okay, I need to think about this. If we're going to do some Zelda, I think we need to start with the original, then 2. We probably have Link to the Past next, Minish Cap. Does that make sense? And then Tears of the Kingdom? Because, I mean, I know you guys want me to get to Tears of the Kingdom at some point, but what if, and I would like to have some time off this weekend, but maybe we're not going to do that. Do you guys want me to do some Zelda streams this weekend? We can do Zelda 1 and 2. So, I mean, it would be short as hell. Well, I mean, really, yeah, how long does it take to beat the first one? See, I don't think I've played Link's Awakening. I'm trying to go through the Zelda games in order in some capacity before I go to Tears of the Kingdom. But we have a lot happening between then. We want to play Kirby when the update comes out. I'll leave the Masked. I'll make a screenshot note of that, but yeah, it's gonna be tricky here. We launched our latest game alongside an original comic book series. This is gonna have that Cheetahman TMNT type clone thing, isn't it? It doesn't say the final game of the UFO soft, but Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild aren't on the timeline, so don't worry about that. Okay, well, I wanted to kind of like do the history of. I wanted to do the history of playthrough of the 2D Marios. Did this get announced a new patch? This one for Switch 2, like a free patch that's even better than the first. I don't know, but yeah, we've got a lot to consider and think of here. 3 to 4 streams, it's the 22nd. If we started Minish Cap tomorrow, Mass, would you feel good about that? And then it looks like I could wrap that up before Kirby. And then do what I can with Kirby to lead into the Silk Song. It doesn't look like I'm gonna have a lot of time off. Let me pull up the damn calendar here. You guys gotta have a break. I don't expect you guys to watch me every night when I'm doing this, you know, but all right, you're saying you definitely want to watch that tomorrow, huh? Okay. 22nd is today, 23rd, 24th. I think Kirby drops on the 28th. That gives me a little bit of leeway. We know that, what, Tuesday nights is when the Alien show comes out. Language? Oh, are you saying you're trying not to curse with joy or something? 23, 24. We got to try to do that in 3 nights, okay? Because Tuesday at 7 o'clock is when the Alien show, Alien Earth, comes out, and people want me to do Alien Earth videos each week. And that, doing a stream later that night caused a super crazy late stream that started at like 11 p.m. And people were kind of upset, so. Okay, I guess we'll start Minish Cap. I don't know shit about it. We're doing too much Zelda stuff out of sequence, but maybe we can sneak Minish Cap in, okay? So Minish Cap tomorrow, 7:30 p.m. Central. If you go fast, maybe. How am I going to go fast my first time? That's going to be tough. All right, back to the quest at hand, the Cyber Owls. Here goes. Mast, I'm gonna need your guidance. Secret hawk base somewhere. That looks like a person. Agent L. Mr. President, the notorious rogue commando group Hawk has somehow acquired a doomsday weapon. I was just there looking at it and I couldn't call ahead. I had to come here personally tell you. I've only located the missile and... Wait a minute. He's calling the owls. President, Cyber Owls, we need your help. Get her done, Cyber Owls. Oh my god, that last one looked weird. Cyber Owls. I was hoping for some voice sampling eventually in this collection. Or at least the failed effort at it. Okay, so we got the little blue guy in the corner squawking to us. We got the secretaries listening here. This guy who's like, seen this shit before. Yeah, right. Cyber Owls, Hawk is threatening to use their new doomsday missile if their demands aren't met in 24 hours. I've located their 4 secret bases around the world. If you each take one, we might find the missile in time. You would think from 82 to 89, they would figure out how to make an M look a little different at this company, right? I mean, if you go fast, I mean, don't talk to like every NPC. Okay. Minish Cap, that's on the NSO, right? That's a Game Boy Advance title, right? Okay. I calculate a 4% chance of success in this operation. Good luck. It's not a lot. Chicago. The Hawk mercenaries have been spied at a warehouse in Chicago's industrial district. Octavio, your powerful punches may prove promising in penetrating the partition of this pitiful Presidio. Oh, does this guy have to talk like this? Do you want to start this mission? Why, sure. It's GBA. Okay, that's what I thought. It's because it's like around 2005, maybe? 2004, 2005. It's like before the DS. Wells here. Careful, Octavio. This place is crawling with Hawk mercenaries. Yeah, don't worry about me, Wells. I don't master Kung Fu Hu for fun. Yeah. Of course. I didn't understand. Don't forget to charge up your punches and throw your patented old owl fist. Start. Oh my jeez. Holy. That guy's got a gun on the fence. Kind of reminds me of RoboCop. I need to play the RoboCop arcade game. Dick. Game's got 2'd, doesn't it? Oh, whoa, wait a minute. 2004. It should be free online. Yeah, I have the expansion pass and I do need to use it, right? So I feel like this should be a good use of it, right? We could try to get that out there before some Kirby. This doesn't have terrible controls for this type of game. In 89, this wouldn't be too bad. Let's see here. Oh shoot. Now this is more of a side-scrolling beat-em-up type thing here than a Street Fighter. Give him these owl punches, shall we? Shit. Mission failed. Did you hear that? We had talking in the game. Kirby would take at least 5 to 6 streams. Shit. Did it yell mission start? I don't think it did. Wells, oh, he's been captured. We got to use the other owls. Agent Octavio has been defeated and owl-napped. Shit. He's being held in a nearby security Hawk facility. It's a dangerous mission, but one of you is going to have to get in there and rescue him. Kind of like the Ninja Turtles 89 game where you could rescue your downed turtles. Wow. Oh man. If Kirby's going to take 5 or 6 streams, that's going to really be butting in close. 4th is the Hollow Knight, right? So let's see. 1 that next Thursday. 1, 2. I think we can do that. I think we can get Kirby finished. I think there's enough room there. I may not be able to take a break between Kirby, but Minish Cap, Kirby, Silk Song. Then from there, if Metal Gear, whatever the hell their Delta gets on sale or something, maybe we can do that. Or if they've marked down Shinobi, because I did the Ninja, I felt that Ragebound, Ninja Gaiden Ragebound was better, so. Rescue him and fly the coop. Which of you will accept this mission? Oh, okay, hold on. That's Gwen Huxley. Is that even an owl? How about Ingle? He's got that snowy owl thing. Is it snowy owl or barn owl? Hold on. Looks like I gotta grab that green key card, doesn't it? I might not hop on Silk Song because I don't want spoilers. I thought that might be the case with people, but I was thinking also people might sit down and play 8 hours of it a day for the first couple days and be well ahead of me. Shit. Don't fully get this. We can throw a grenade in that room, right? What's the... There's a game where there's aliens. It's like Extro or something. That kind of plays like this, where you're kind of playing... Damn.
Mission failed.
Why are you yelling language? I don't fully understand that. Are you trying not to get censored for bleeped out here? All right, so he got captured in one country, and now Agent Wells has been defeated and outnapped. He's being held in a nearby secure Hawk facility. Are you yelling at me for using bad language? All right, time to seduce them. Yep, who's going in? Probably the hot chick. I I didn't think I was cursing. Sometimes it's hard to tell. All right, we've got a trank dart thing here, right? Oh, 3 turns until I can use that again. I see. Friendly fire. That guy's got a Vulcan cannon thing happening. Shoot. What's A? Visible. She took him out. Okay. Think she got him with a knife? No?
Failed.
Mission failed. Yeah. Okay, this guy with the lollipop or whatever he's doing, let's just have him go to Hong Kong. Rescuing people's kind of rough. There's a hot convoy barreling down the busy streets of Hong Kong carrying... Yeah, go ahead and ask me which one's going to volunteer for this gig. Carrying you know what. Huxley, a daredevil stunt driver. Like yourself. He's a stunt driver. Exactly what we need to catch these free-willing criminals. Do you want to start this mission? I didn't hear mission start. Stunt driving Al, you're perfect for this. It just so happens everybody else has been incarcerated. If you want to do the bonus stuff in Kirby, it'll probably take 1 to 1.5 streams. Man. I'm waiting for the game to get the update, and I know it's going to have like a whole new DLC thing attached. So on top of all this, I'm doing Alien Earth each week. We've got, I think at the end of the year, people are wanting me to talk about Fallout each week, and it has a weekly episode thing instead of an all at once. There's, I have gear. I just spent $200 on a case for the Switch 2. Like the most, I'm going to do a video on the super premium stuff. I've got, yeah, like a travel bag handmade in San Francisco and their card carrier and whatever. I keep hearing, you ever is like, get the Tom Talk, get the Genki. And then you go and you look and people are like, why did, it doesn't fit like the old one. It's not as good. It's not measured. Something's wrong with the zipper. And I'm just like, look, if they don't send me them, and then I guess I'm not going to throw them into the thing. But I have a super cool cart that I still need to post a video on. I've got videos I've shot about genres of movies dying. I was going to do today, and I fell asleep in the afternoon and took a nap because I'm old. And now I'm Huxley in Hong Kong, home of Chef Wong himself. I'll have to stop for some dim sum. Hey, focus, Huxley. Follow the route and make sure your owl cycle doesn't overheat. Don't get your feathers in the fluff. I'll find that warhead. My name ain't Oldest Huxley.
Mission start.
Oh, you could a faint mission start. Big chunky sprites here, right? Like they don't look quite like what sprites would look like in 89, right? How am I supposed to avoid that stuff? Shoot behind you. I'm assuming they're bad, so I'm taking them out. Okay. Making a lot of assumptions here, Al Squad. Mind you, this is a world in which there are humans. That did not hit me.
Mission failed.
He was eating dim sum in that mission select screen. That kind of makes it. Why don't you just get a normal case? It's not this deep. Because I need videos that people will watch of me getting all the cool gear. I've got cases and slim cases and put the glass on and here's some more accessories. I got to keep people that have found the channel for the Switch stuff need the more Switch info, you know? Hey, you missed the part where I failed to get a Labubu earlier. All right? I'll have you know. Let's mix this up a little bit. Let's use the broad and the first mission. See how she handles it, right? Chicago. Wells. Fuck, okay. No, does it have to be Octavio? No, let's use somebody else. Congo Basin, Moscow. That sounds like a place a girl would want to go. Gwen, as the Owl's leader and world, she's the leader? You're the natural choice to infiltrate the Moscow base. It's heavily fortified, so I would try sneaking in. Your skills as a hacker may also prove to be invaluable. TSPMO. I don't know what that means. I don't know. You want to start this mission? Sure. Ah, we're doing a little bit of Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake stuff. Are you ready for this, Gwen? The security here is no joke. I've gotten through tighter security than this, Wells. Remember Operation Grasshopper? You're absolutely right, Gwen. I'm just worried. We need to find that warhead. Leave it to me. If that warhead is here, it's as good as ours.
Mission start.
Mission start. This game pisses you off? I thought I was the one who had to watch my language. This is Metal Gear. Alright, we're gonna get him in the back. B, trank him. Nice. Hell, the music might even be kind of Metal Gear. Oh, I can launch it, okay. Just don't need them seeing that. What the hell? You only have so many trank darts in other gear. I see that now. I think that says S or 5 or something. That's a gun. Maybe. I think I killed that one.
Mission failed.
No, the crap about cases. You don't like the, you don't like the videos about the Switch cases? I've got the, the display stand. I mean, this is the one I took on a road trip, and it's amazing. Over at the Deku Deals, they were talking about cases, and they said this was like one of the worst. Like, all the ones people said they liked, they were saying we're among the worst. Oh, it's cheap inside. No, I thought this felt very luxurious, actually. But, I mean, I don't want to know about no cases. Why'd you say that so calmly? Say what so calmly? The mission failed, or... Well, Moscow, she's trapped, so now we gotta go rescue her. Man, I think she was the one built for the rescuing. Let's send Octavio in there and see if he can just pummel them. Going to regret going that direction, aren't I? So A might lift the door. You gotta ready that punch. He's punching him. I think I killed that guy. Yeah, I mean... Well, because I think I pulled the gun out instead of the trank. They're like, hey, it's the guy that was 100% wrong about Alien Earth. Oh, was I? Because it sure looked like my channel was blowing up after making fun of that trash heap. There's a room full of guys down there, and all I can do is punch. What? The guy popped out of the ground? Now, how come these guys are taking one punch? Ooh. No. Got 2 hits left, right?
Mission failed.
The Owl Fist, man. I don't think we're rescuing any of these people, are we? I mean, we can give it a shot, but... Is it the same jail cell? How did they hop that far? This does have Metal Gear-like music about it. The early Metal Gears. Pre-PlayStation. Okay. We've got to rescue somebody, right? Why is Monty Mole here? They didn't skip leg day. No, they didn't. Okay. I think we can chuck a nade. Oh, I'm out. Okay. Drop the nade. Ooh, yeah! Jebaited. That's what they say, right? What new game have you enjoyed the most today? Man, you know what? This is our last game, so we're almost to that point where we're gonna go through our like top fives and stuff. I think I kind of just want to rescue somebody. Am I about to run out of ammo? Okay. Oh. Come on. Yes! Successful rescue. Congo Basin, Moscow, we screwed that up. Hong Kong. Can we put somebody else on the bike, or does it have to be the bike dude? There's a convoy. Daredevil stunt driver like you. You want to start this mission? No, let's make the girl do it. I'm just curious if she's gonna have like the same bike. No, it's gonna force him. Kind of wanted to see if she could do some side-scrolling stuff. Well, the animals have been fleeing in the jungle, leading me straight to the hawk. Smooth operation out there. Engel, as a survival expert, you're the best. Each of these missions is like a different type of game, isn't it? Let's see what Engel does here. Only one owl for the mission type. Oh, is this like... Oh, what is that early SNK Neo Geo game? NAM something? You know, these kind of games where it's like a shooter where you're stuck at the bottom of the screen like this? Yeah, I can see this happening here. Be careful, Engel. It's a real jungle out there. Hawk agents are everywhere. He's a owl of few words, right? Well, yes, well, I'm sure you'll handle it fine. I count on you. Find that weapon. Of course.
Mission start.
Oh, guys, yeah, okay, I see. There is a game on the Super Nintendo that's not half bad. It's hard, but it's actually available on NSO. Surprisingly, and it plays like this, where you walk across, but you also then control the triggers. It's a Western game. I forgot the name of it. It's from like '94. You guys know what I'm talking about? Is that something I want to pick up right there? Oh yeah, and you had like a dodge just like that too. Okay. Yeah, roll into that. Good idea. Oh, you guys can... I was not expecting this much variety. Oh, this place is a disaster. There seems to be a little bit of a hiccup there where you have to start shooting a little and then you can move the cursor. So you're the villain behind this operation, Maniac. I brought company too, girly. That's a girl? Come on, Psy. Let's put this nosy night bird down. Psy cow. Oh god. Oh wow. War never changes. Yeah, well. Did they use Ron Perlman to say war never changes at the start of the Fallout series? I don't recall that. I'm gonna have to actually watch some of that again. It's been a little while. Hee 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 hee. Yeah, let's make Swiss cheese out of this chick, Manny. Oh please. Oh look at that! They've got the helicopter in the air, having the effect on the ground. I'm gonna try to deal with the helicopter first. I think I got him. This guy's a little too close. See the slowness between shooting and then getting to reset your... Come on, walk over here. No! I think this might be my last owl. It's not exactly fast. Speedy with your controls here. Charging up. Come on, walk over here, buddy. He doesn't have a lot of move variety, does he? Move variety. Got him. Wells. There's no super weapon here. Are you sure? Have you interrogated any of the Hawk agents? There are no more agents. Just body bags, right? Of course. Well, good job. Welcome to the base, and we'll continue searching.
Mission complete.
Mission success. Mission complete. It doesn't say what's on the screen, which kind of makes it funnier. So the warhead wasn't there. No matter. We're sure to find it in one of the remaining places. Should we wrap this up here? We've hit over 3 hours. We failed to snag a Labubu. I spent $20 today on a leather made in the USA game case that holds 10 Switch games. But hey, I did have a super good 540 dunk right after the stream last night in Drag Drive. So I mean, things are going pretty interesting for me this week. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna, you know what? There's a lot of variety to this one. Can't complain. All you can eat. Dust off 50 discs on a single profile. Let's get a fave out there. We've got one. A lot of these didn't quite earn it, did it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lords of Disconia. I would say that's the best of the strategy games. This is clearly the scary game. Night Manor. Night Manor did not mess around. Elphazar's hat. I'm honestly struggling to remember what that was. Oh yeah, the shooter. It was a shooter thing. Where you could really start to stack the stuff up. Well, guys, okay, so what were you saying about a 51st game? How does one unlock a 51st game? The secret 51st game that's actually worth a stream on of its own. I think we'll do that another time. Nox, let me know how to do that. Guys, we need a top 5 power ranking here. Let me get my notes out. What games warrant top 5 consideration in this collection? UFO 50, top 5. I'm thinking just from today alone, we got to think about Cyber Owls. We've got to consider, I think Night Manor. Night Manor gets the 3 cards. Yeah, the 3 cards. Number 1, Tears of the Kingdom. I'm talking about in this collection. The description of Night Manor has the creator's name in strange format, and there's a terminal it can be. I don't understand the terminal in these games. I don't get that, right? Is this where you enter your cheats? Minish Cap is your second favorite game of all time, Mass, followed by Red Dead Redemption 2. Okay, well, let's try to keep it the top 5 to the UFO collection. This game is the one where we need to check in, and it had real-time farming in it. So I should have more. All right, my Gumma plants 21 6 moondrops since your last visit. Good. Now we can convert the moondrops to something useful. Oh, this workbench here. Make into an ingot. This is going to be a grindy game. The UFO games are what I've been streaming this week. They all came out last year, but to the Switch in August this month. I only have 2 ingots. Like, this is the grindiest thing. You check in on this game every day, and then you hit this with your yo-yo, and then you... Hold on, I think it was at 600 or so was when we're going to get another seed to plant that will make more crystals. 640. We're almost there. Let's go ahead and get that seed planted while we're at this, right? Yeah, I was thinking that magnetic attraction to the pickups is very much a modern gaming type convention. Minish Cap isn't my favorite, but you've already played my favorite. And it's high up. Is Breath of the Wild your favorite? I haven't played Tears of the Kingdom. Your face cam's blocking the count. Well, it's up to 668 now, so... We give the seed, it plants. I think you can probably have 5 or 6 of those from the looks of it. Looks like maybe 6. But yeah, this is a game you kind of check in on. Man. And then once you get enough of that, then you do this enough days, then you can give him the meat to actually play the game. Okay, it mentioned the game was made by Greg Milk, which is a terminal code that provides the first clue for the 51st game. Oh, okay. So this is where we're learning about the clues that unlock a 51st game, huh? Code accepted. Super user. Enter a working code into a terminal. we've got a grid, and that's based on, is that chronological? Is that the symbol it's showing me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, that's more than 50 right there. 2, 4, 6, 8. No, 2. All right, the fifth game over. But was this the one that said the Greg Milk? All right, so if we arrange it by the garden, now this is different. It is. It ends up with a room in Minimax with the terminal symbol. Checking the terminal in the room reveals another clue. Okay. I may have to do that off stream, and then we'll consider at some point doing a 51st stream, okay? Now the garden, now these gifts that I've unlocked by doing certain things in the game. I got the toilet from Porgy, huh? The ghost from Night Manor. I guess like you do the achievements, you get some stuff, huh? The owl from Cyber Owls. I have not played Deltarune, but boy did I like Undertale. Your favorite is Deltarune. No, see, I haven't played that. X-Mias is a code that actually get into the 51st game. It's only a small teaser of other things that you get to later, though. Should I enter the terminal code? X exec Mias. We're up to 12 viewers, guys. Whoa. The basement. Things are getting weird. There's eyes down here. There's nothing there. Bullshit. You hear a disappointed hiss followed by the patter of small feet. It's an original LX1. You press the power button and it doesn't start up. The reflection in the dirty water is strange and disorienting. I don't even know what I am. The door is locked from the other side. Metal door, he won't budge. Well, it looks to me like we are going up the ladder. Let's grab the cake. That's a cool looking couch. It could use cushions. There's nothing. Come on. Piece of cake with the number 5 written on it in frosting. It looks several days old. I'm gonna go get my big back a snack. BRB. Okay, that's all right. Whatever a big back is, but the door is locked from there. Man, this guy really flips out close range. You open the breaker box. One of the breakers is tripped. You reset it. All the circuits are set. Okay. Maybe we can use the PC. Wires their tissue paper. Boots up. There we go. The LX1 is running, but you don't have a disc to play. What is this? Shelf's empty, except for a scrub brush and a bottle of hydrogen peroxide. What have I gotten into? A big back is a person who enjoys eating. I hadn't heard that. Are you not from America, The Masked? I haven't heard of that one. It's in one of the boxes. Comfortable. Couch has a comforting smell that reminds you of an old office. Is this the UFO soft office? All you find in the box are some old tax forms from '83. You find an old issue of the LX Star. The newsletter is dated October 1985. You recognize yourself smiling in a badly photocopied group photo? This is freaky. You rummage around inside and find an old prototype disc for a game called Color Racer. Oh, racism. Gotcha. The movers put extra tape on this box. It's going to take some more time. I can't tell if that's a rock right there in the puddle. Yeah, because I couldn't really tell. Let's also check this one down here. Inside the box is an old board game. You pull it out to get a closer look. A game called Space Trotter. The cover shows a spaceman riding on a green alien, as one does. I mean, you don't whip the green alien, you ride it. You insert the disc and enter exec color. Execute color into the terminal. Okay. Color Racer. Oh, we've done this one. Wait, before I was able to run those guys down. Okay, now it's violent. It's a little bit more Pac-Man rules, isn't it? No. This is an earlier version. Rules are different, but it's just one board. I see. So it's the prototype for it. Okay, can I get out? But then I wouldn't be in the basement, would I? Do you have to finish this to continue the basement exploration? Damn you. Time limit's running out also. Okay, I'm gonna hit back to library. 51st game isn't coming up. You gotta finish it, but I think once you do, it gives you the next... Oh my god. Okay, now we've... Is X minus? And I don't think I saved my progress there, did I? Minus, right? Shoot. Quibbles. When did Quibbles come up? I was... Do I sound Canadian to you? Ew. Yeah. X Mia's. Something like that. Gotta finish it, huh? Oh, X Colo would have done it. Okay, well, at least this progress is kind of saved, right? Okay, at least it kind of saves the progress. The board game, they're writing the green... Oh, they're rating Quibbles. Okay. So this gives... You only have one life to do this. Gotta keep my distance. I mean, this is doable if you want to be slow. Though, I mean, there is a timer also. Shit. No. It'd be nice to get, you know, a little get a side addressed here. You'd think if you failed enough, the game would give something to you, right? Like that'd be the modern way to do this. No, you call that a crash? Come on. How? Where? That is not modern hitbox detection right there. You son of a... Now that's a crash. Though I guess I could just come back to this, right? Turn and go. All right. It's looking like I'm going to be coming back to this from the looks of things, obviously. Get all those guys bunched up. Okay, guys, back to the task at hand here. The top 5. I've got a bit of a list. Throw some names out. Cyber Owl's Night Manor. Bushido Ball. I'm kind of partial to the Velgris. I think as the strategy games go, we had the best one down here, Lords of Dystonia. And of course, Porgy. Immortal wasn't too bad. I mean, there's some decent games here. The Bell Racer thing, that maybe, I don't know, it might be a little too simple to think much of, really. Hyper Contender was interesting. I'd probably say for me, Night Manor, Lords of Dystonia, Mooncat. I'm not putting Mooncat. Warp Tank, I thought about that. Mortal, maybe. There's a lot of good ones. Yeah, some days I really enjoy Overbold. Or a round of Ping. I could see that happening too. And I know I didn't mark that, but that is one I can see myself trying to give another go at. You know, off stream, a little less frustrating. Rock on Island, I don't know. You're gonna need the upgrades. Yeah, well, it's like tower defense without a damn tower, though. Okay, so I've got, from what I've pieced together here, Cyber Owl's Night Manor, Bushido Ball, Velgris, Lords of Dystonia, Porgy, Hyper Contender. There are towers. You get those eventually. Surprised no one mentioned Mini and Max or Party House. Party House, I like that you have scenarios you could work your way through. Mini and Max, I maybe I'm too early in it. Nox here coerced me into giving it a heart. Like upgrading a caveman into fire twice makes him shoot I didn't have any caveman with me. It was just, we're talking about the same game here. Rock on Island. It was tower defense, but you were like the lone cave gal, right? Yeah. You're just kind of like, oh, wait, the village has people? Well, I didn't do this part. I went to the next area. Okay, so this does seem more tower defense-y. Okay. Didn't realize that. See, I was like using my... I was doing shit wrong. Now you upgrade. Then you strike. And you can kind of like pepper them as they walk in. I guess that baby's not going to do much, right? So yeah, there's a caveman. He's got stuff. What does one do with the baby? Zelda, I'm just a baby. Not even I know that fire can burn through tough armor. But even, okay. Alright. You know what? Gotta kind of give that one another look. Village of Peace area has all the NPCs here that explain the mechanics. And I skipped that. I had no idea that's where you were supposed to go first. I just went to the first area and was on my own. Narrowing this down to 5. I think clearly they put a lot of effort into the Cyber Owls. Like that's supposed to be like a champion of the game in regard. Porgy may not have deep enough mechanics to elevate into top 5. Okay, I'm going with... I think this is what we're going to do here, guys. Some of my early favorites have kind of been slid off the map here. We've got tough competition. In no particular order, top 5. Cyber Owls, Night Manor, Bushido Ball. Lords of Dystonia. And I think Hyper Contender. I think, oh gosh, what's happening now? Yeah, I think that's my top 5. Cyber Owls, Night Manor, Bushido Ball, Lords of Dystonia, and Hyper Contender. Velgris slid off just a little bit, just outside. Porgy fell off just a little. Party House is kind of on that cusp. What did you eat that was not apple? You're back? Ooh, the apple ones are so much better. Well, guys, that's going to be our stream. I'm going to have to unlock that 51st game, and we'll get back to that at some point, Nox. Stay on me about that, because... hold on, I'll write on the list here. Unlock 51st game. And we'll make that a stream one night when we have some free time, because we've got... But it's crazy. We just get games on top of games coming at us. Okay? Strawberry grain bar? Christ, what? When I do a bar thing, chocolate chip. The chocolate chip Cliff Bar, the chocolate chip. Or something similar. Maybe peanut butter's in there. Oh, what are those other ones I like that... So, that's a lot of that stuff I don't pick up anymore because the price got jacked up so high on them. But yeah, that's UFO, man. and I'm not saying there's a lot of bad games here. We're probably looking at 6 out of 10 are pretty darn good. 7 out of 10 are okay. All of them are, all but maybe just a handful are worth trying, honestly. You're eating a grain bar with no protein? That's just a waste. Yeah. This was we got to thank, everybody be sure to thank Shopkeeper son for gifting me the money to pick this up and suggesting it, because otherwise this would have probably flown under my radar, you know? I think next up we've got, I mean, we head to the eShop, we see the Kirby, and that's the 28th, right? Wish list. I think I had it on the wish list, didn't I? Really? We still don't have a date for Metroid Prime 4. That's sus. The 28th for Kirby. Deltarune, I heard that it may not even be finished. They may still have Deltaruning to add chapters. Like it's up to what, 4 chapters or something? It says 8-4. Why does it say that? In the corner there. Publisher 8-4. Oh, I didn't realize it's, I thought it would just say Toby or something. Is Deltarune going to make me cry like Undertale? Because we don't need that during a stream. I also do not have the DLC in, I have a Mac. I don't have a PC, gaming PC to do. Oh man, we've got Pokemon Legends ZA. I've had people say I should play that. That'd be my first Pokemon. $70, pretty steep. 2 hours left to pick up my, I have that on Xbox, so I don't feel too compelled to pick it up on over on Switch, but Mina the Hollower, I'm kind of with the, I did not really care for the demo a whole lot. But yeah, we've got, I guess tomorrow night we're going to get started on Minish Cap for the Mask. Mac is even better. Oh, you're saying Deltarune plays on Mac? All right, guys. Well, yeah, I guess I'm not going to get any time off from streaming. It's going to be streams. Minish Cap. We should be able to have that wrapped up before Saturday, Sunday, Monday. We're going to have some pretty long streams to get through Minish Cap before Tuesday. And if I don't finish it before Tuesday, it's going to have to go on the shelf a little bit or start a stream later because I have to get the Alien Earth thing out. Fibers and nutrients aren't real. Candace Owens got into that one episode. No, I don't know. Maybe she did or not. It would be funny. Yeah, UFO Earth, or Alien Earth and UFO 50, man. UFO 50, give that a shot. Even at full price, there is stuff in there that feels worthwhile. I spent over 30 hours on it, and I've still got a lot of ways to go, don't I? So, yeah. Tomorrow night, Minish Cap. I've heard of the game. I know very little. Link shrinks, and that's that. And that's what I know. So that's what we're gonna do tomorrow night, 7:30 p.m. Central Time. Made it this far. Wait until marriage counseling. Conspirarist. Conspire. Is there a conspiracy to get you to think that dinosaurs are real? I gotta look up this Candace Owens dinosaurs thing. That sounds hilarious. What's her explanation? Oh, but yeah, this, isn't that curious? This museum received a dinosaur bone. Is that the way she has a way of padding out talking about nothing? Yeah. All right. I've got some UFO stuff to do offline, man, to get that 51st game. That's for sure.